Alright, it's seldom not time for FTL, so we're back with another episode of Into the Airlock. And who is our captain this time? Why, it's Soj0urners, and they've decided to go for a titular ship here with the Lanius Cruiser A. No, it's not called the Cruos, it's called the... Oh man. Oh, thank God he's right there in the chat so we can spell his name in all its horrible glory. Soj0urners. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, I'm sure. Soj0urners. Wow, whatever. That's your ship, and you are also the captain. You get to be the most boring humanoid right here. And low on the choices. There we go. That's more like you. It's a lot more like you. But you're no Felicity. Soj0urners. There we go. I'm sure I'm getting something wrong there. But captain can't go off on their own. We need 2 crew members. And our lucky crew this time are, first of all, Extra Sugar. I always get the capitalization wrong there. What are we looking at? Yeah, looks good to me. And who was the other person? I've already managed to forget, but it's something that sounds like Vile. Yes, it's Virlan. Such odd names we get around here. But that's fine. So they have chosen the Lanius A on hard mode. That sounds fine to me. Last time we played with the B version, so this is going to be the last of the Lanius ships that we use, because I don't want to retread old ground. If we've done a ship, then we are done with it. So, pretty interesting layout. We start with shields, thank goodness, and some reasonable weapons, because we get the chain, so we can get a double volley of lasers, and a good old ion stunner to take care of enemy shields. We also get hacking, and we start with check that clone bay. So, let's not faff around, let's jump right into it. And straight away it's flashing at us for not enough power. That's no good at all. We only have 9 drone parts, so if we want to hack an enemy system, we're going to have to be rather frugal with what we've got. But since we have Lanius crew, it would be lovely to get boarding again and suffocate all of our enemies. So, I'm assuming everything looks and sounds okay, because we are going. But where are we going? We'll start off with you. Now, when it comes to all the event decisions, it's up to our crew to make a decision between them. When it's economical things like shopping or trading, that is up to me. So, straight away, we've got an enemy that's trying to give away our position, and they have weaponry not dissimilar to our own. We're going to want to bring them down a notch. But they're probably going to rocket us and, of course, suffocate us. No, wait, we're the ones doing the suffocating. How could I make such an obvious mistake? Well, enjoy your no air, my friend, whilst we enjoy no weapons. No, they just decide to shoot their own guy. Well, that works fine for me. Ion Stunner get going, and we want to chain shot away ideally their weapons, but they are charging, so I'd rather they did not charge. But I also don't want to get shot, so let's not have that hit us like it just did. They're getting some nasty shots on us that I'm not a big fan of. Alright, it seems they're trying to repair themselves up, so let's take the advantage whilst we have it. They're trying to shoot down our shields, which I really cannot get behind, so let's get on with killing them. They try to get away, which is very cute, and we destroy them, also quite cute. Now I wonder what's going on over there, because they're failing to repair what they have. I want to get some intel on their ship. I think we might have started a fire. Well, can't afford them to get away, so let's delay that. And as soon as we can, get some eyes on the situation. And we really want some eyes on that situation. Well, they are certainly about to die at that rate. We'd have a good shot of killing them all right now, but the ship will probably die first, so we're just going to have to blow them out of the sky. Oh, well, that's kind of handy. Except they'll probably just fix that anyway and we'll be out of luck. What a shame. What a goddamn shame. We'll just shoot it dead then, otherwise they'll just beam away. close to being able to kill everyone on board, but we were not risking them informing the main fleet. So we took a bit of a hit, but nothing too tragic. We can just carry on with our lives here. A store straight away, but there's nothing that really appeals to us there, except perhaps selling our emergency respirators. But even then, we wouldn't have enough scrap for what we really want, so let's just keep on jumping. So, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby, and we may discover some useful minerals while we wait to recharge. Do we explore the field, or do we just wait for our FTL to charge? This is the first time that Sugar, Vairelan, and Soj0urners get to make a decision, so what's it going to be? Anohito is asking why there's so much useless oxygen in the ship. We might just drain that out. So, Sugar wants to go exploring. I'm not the captain, though. That would be Soj0urners. With two of them deciding that we're going to explore, that's exactly what we do, and we get nothing of interest. What a shame. So, I do agree, what is with all this useless oxygen? Let's just aerate the place for a bit. Much better. Much, much better. We've got plenty of places that we can go around here. Let's just keep on keeping on. So a pirate ship arrives shortly after us, and judging from the fact that it's trying to avoid us, it's probably a smuggler. Do we attack the pirate, or do we simply ignore the ship? Now, hacking opens up a lot of opportunities for us, such that if we really need to disable something they have, we can spend a drone part and get on that as long as they don't have defense drone. That's exciting stuff for us. So do we attack, or do we ignore? Now, Vairelan wants to open fire upon them. Captain Soj0urners does not seem to have that snap decision-making that we look for in a team, but seems that the crew are stepping up from that. Sugar says they brought gifts for us, so it looks like we're bringing down that pirate. Unfortunately for us, pirate is pretty well stocked to take us down, especially with those rockets. Thankfully our ion should make short work of their overshield. Let's do the best we can. As long as they don't do exactly what they just did and take down our weapons, because that's a bit of a bummer. And the oxygen's also a bit of a problem. Looks like we're going to be eating rockets for a little bit here. Thank goodness we have Lanius. Okay, there we go. Next shot will be a winner. Oh, I thought it would be. Okay, not interested in getting shot to bits anymore. We've taken down their weapons. I wonder if we can't check that oxygen bay. Oh no, not if they're about to hit us with more. Can't have them escaping, we're going to blow them out of the sky. That's exactly what we'll do. Oh, I never did repair that oxygen. Better get on that before our poor captain dies. So a search discovers that its cargo was military-grade weaponry, and it was somehow undamaged, so that Pegasus missile is now ours. Probably not going to use it because, well, look at that, 3 energy. It does 2 shots, so I think it's one of those magical replicators here. 2 projectiles for the cost of 1, each do 2 damage. It could be useful if we come across something that we simply can't penetrate, but ion and chain should do us good for a while. So we'll just carry on. Liking the whole nebula stuff, so we're going to carry on with that. That was actually a really good haul for blowing up a cargo ship there. So a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at a beacon, and before we have time to make contact, they fade into the nebula. Are we going to follow them, or do we think they can handle themselves? Anohito is actually saying the best missile weapon. Clearly not well versed in the swarm, are we there? So the crew insists that we help our poor comrades. We attempt to follow them, and we get lucky. They weren't too deep in the nebula, and they are thrilled apparently. They come on board, and they're very clever. Dolan has decided to stick around here in the captain's room. But Dolan is a terrible name. My question is, do we have anybody who wants to join our mighty crew? And very quick on the uptake was Polar Duck. What's your job gonna be there, Polar Duck? Because I sure don't know. The shields. Yep, the shields. There you go, there's your new home. Still a lot of useless oxygen on this ship, but we'll probably keep it that way since Polar Duck's the kind of person that actually needs to breathe. Now, unfortunately, the way is barred by 2 stores. I'm not a fan of hitting up stores right now, but we have to, so we'll do one of them. So fortunately I get to make decisions when it comes to the stores. They got some really nice stuff here. Ion Blast Mark II is phenomenal. Teleporting bombs also lovely, and more charge laser. It's all looking really good, especially getting crew teleporter. Unfortunately we can't afford it. Even if we were to sell Pegasus and our emergency respirators, we wouldn't be able to afford it. And I get the feeling we're going to want to keep Pegasus. It doing two rockets for the price of 1 is 4 damage output, even if it is 3 power and a very slow charge time. It's almost Glaive Beam charge time. We'll keep it for just in case, otherwise let's just keep on moving. There was nothing that we're after there. We need to sell respirators sooner or later, Jake. We could. I want to keep it though. I've never seen any event where the respirators actually help you. So we'll keep a hold of it for a little bit. So we've spotted a small rebel ship nearby, and it's been refitted for transport rather than combat. Do we demand the surrender of their goods, or do we simply avoid the ship? What's it going to be, captain and crew? Hey Jake, want to hear a joke? Oxygen. Funny guy there, Krobin. Funny guy. Extra Sugar insists that we take what is ours. Virilan says surrender. I trust they don't mean that we should surrender. They're probably demanding the enemy surrender. We demand the surrender of their lives. Well, comes along with the goods, and they're trying to escape. Unfortunately for us, they have a combat drone. So that's not particularly good news. However, they only have a single shot, and they got an anti-drone. Well, I'm suddenly glad that Polar Duck has decided to get to work on those shields. They're certainly going to get a workout for it. But we're going to need to dodge every now... Oh god, there goes our weapons already. That's bad news for us. That's particularly bad news for us. Fortunately, there's no oxygen in there, so we don't have to worry too much, but I don't like them shooting us. Oh boy, there's a lot of things we're not going to like here. One in particular is that they are charging up and they're going to get away if we're not too lucky here. It's tempting to actually hack their dodging so that we can disable them from jumping away. And that's probably exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so they're still charging. We will hack them when we're ready to let off a volley. Which is approximately now. There we go. They're not going anywhere now. However, we're not looking so good ourselves. We can't dodge either, so it takes one to know one or something like that. Let's disable their oh, well, try to disable their drone while we can. That's most unfortunate. Don't like them shooting me one bit. There we go. Much better. Alright, a bit expensive on the hull, but otherwise these guys will not escape. Beautiful. So we pick up anything that looks salvageable. It's military stuff, but no weapons for us. Still, decent amount of scrap. It's handy, almost making me wish we'd healed up at one of these stores. A distress signal in a terrible place, so it's not worth going there since we'd have to double back on it. We should go somewhere that we can explore many places from. I don't see anything worth upgrading on the ship except maybe super shields. Would help us out a lot, but let's keep the scrap for now. Because we're in a good place for a boarding party if we can get a teleporter. So we barely have time to register jump completion, and we're warned of an incoming ship with a laser Mark II. That's pretty bad for us. Pretty damn bad. They'll do a lot of damage to us with that, and their teleporting bomb. It's tempting to hack them to stop them from shooting us, and then we'll be able to disable their weapons before they get a shot in on us, so I think that's exactly what we're going to do. After all, yeah, I just don't want to get shot. This gives us a good idea of how far they're coming along with theirs. So before they get a chance to, we're going to laugh at their idea of, oh, that's not the laughing matter. There we go, at least that's disabled. Okay, so they have fire bombs, which is very cute. And soon they won't have much else. Brilliant. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did it just resist damage from fire? Okay, they're going to try to get away. They're going to fail at getting away as well, which is kind of hilarious to me. Because now they're dead. Dusty's asking how my week has been. It's been pretty amazing. Gets all that better when we harvest 3 fuel from detonating an enemy ship. Lovely news for us. There's also another bit of distressed bacon for us to go for. Happy to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can make tons of jumps here. Still very tempting to up the shields, although they wouldn't be any good unless we can divert enough power to them, and I can't see us doing that. Let's just keep going. Okay, unfortunately we get absolutely nothing on that jump, so let's just keep jumping. Okay, there's some unencrypted chatter between ships. What's going on? So it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. I am 90% sure we do not have the capabilities to take a ship intact. Because we don't have a teleporter and we don't have anything that kills people. Still, do we try to offer our services or do we simply leave them alone? Very unfortunate thing to get here. If you upgrade the shields 1 tick, they can survive 1 hit on the system. It can save your baby. Save your bacon. Yeah, just not worth it. Just not feeling that it's worth it. Violin says leave them. I don't think there's any downside to offering services, but I'm not so sure. Well, Polar Duck also wants to leave, so looks like we are leaving unless the captain weighs in. Soj0urners says, I mean, we can't do it, but it might be worth it for the scrap alone. Alright, well, if Captain and Sugar both seem on it, we can go for it. But no, we are not properly equipped. What a shame. Oh, that wasn't a distress. There's the distress. Let's check it out. What's going on here? So, we've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space, and it was fleeing the rebel advance but ran out of fuel. Distress beacon is active, but we're not sure if anyone is on board. Do we prepare to board and investigate, or do we simply ignore the ship? What's it gonna be? Communications are down. Extra Sugar wants to board. Now we do have a cloning base, so we should be able to take these options without worry of dying horribly. So let's get boarding, says Sugar and Virulin. Polar Duck, please spam me, please tag me. Don't spam me, heavens no, if you have decisions to make, otherwise it's difficult to read. So we board and no trace of crew or cargo. Getting some really bad jumps here for Sector 1. Really very bad. Nothing and things you can't do anything about are quite frustrating. So we detect an automated rebel scout, and it's at a small refueling outpost. We do like fuel. Do we intervene to defend them, or do we simply avoid this conflict? Looks like they got a beam weapon. They must have something else hidden there, possibly a drone. If I had to guess, they got an attack drone to go with that beam. Defend, intervene. Seems the crew want to defend this outpost. Yeah, as we expected, combat drone and a beam. It's pretty bad news for us. Unless, of course, we take them down a notch. We're going to want to stop that drone from hitting us more than anything. And there we have it. That was very fortunate for us. And my timing is pretty unfortunate here as well. I don't want that thing getting up and running again. Wow, this guy has incredible dodge. Incredible dodge. I just wanted that drone to not repair itself. Alright, first off, wow. What kind of insane engines does this guy have? Okay. No more dodging. And now no more droning. And now they're dead. Glad we all learned a lesson there. So, there we go, get a 10 scrap and a couple of useless things, and thanks for the help. We've been harassed, but they don't give us fuel despite being a refueling station. Most disappointing. Still going to save up for having our own boarding party. Now, it's not worth engaging the rebel fleet just to get an extra couple of jumps, so we go straight to the exit. Well, it'll only be one jump, but we don't have the engines for getting out of these situations quickly. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. The proposition is lose half our fuel for something we have plenty of. Absolutely not. Onwards and upwards. So, question for our captain. Do we go to the Zoltan controlled or the civilian sector? We are not particularly well versed for dealing with Zoltan right now. But that's not to say we won't be in the future. Where are we gonna go? Zoltan controlled or civilian sector? This question goes to the captain. Now the crew is suggesting the civilian sector and the captain goes along. Civvy sector for now. Not wanting to risk riling up the Zoltan, I see. Let's make our way, hopefully for a lot better jumps this time. I forget how much a teleport system costs. We'll probably be able to afford it with emergency respirators. That's if they even have it there, but we'll do a jump anyway. God, man, all these nothing jumps are really disheartening. Alright, let's check out that store then. Teleporters 90 scrap, okay. Goodbye respirators if they have it. They do not have it. They got heavy laser 2, which is a waste of money. They got chain, which is pretty good. Both of these would have volleys going out very quickly. That's 4 shots every 7 seconds. That would be pretty good if we bought that. However, we don't currently have the energy to get it going as well, so it might not be worth our time. I just don't see the value in Pegasus right now. Maybe it does have a value, I'm just not seeing it. Can you show what all the sectors are so crews can avoid accidentally missing any rebel strongholds? No, it doesn't say what they are until you get close to them. Alright, a disappointing jump. Let's carry on. Maybe I should have 1, healed the hull, and 2, gotten some more fuel. But let's not worry about that. Because right now we've got a pirate saying we weren't expecting company, stay out of this, and you could profit. Not a very good profit. Are we a hero who attacks pirates or not? Looks like they have a chain shot and a beam, so they could do some serious damage to us. Verlin and Polar Duck both insist that we do not surrender and we instead attack. Not seeing anything else come in from the rest of the team. Captain ensures that we attack the pirate. So this is a problem. It's going to get right through our shields like they're not even there. And that's going to get through us like we're not even there as well. That's a shame, that's a damn shame. Let's go and hurt them plenty. Alright, now they have a chain gun just like us, so let's get our shots in. Also, not gonna do anything. Ah, crumbs. There goes our gun. But their gun is down too, so let's stop them from shielding for starters. Return to your stations. Everyone needs to remember their stations as well. I hope they're not very good at dodging. No, not too great, but their shields are alright. Just don't want to get hit by their one again, though. No thank. Ooh, not good enough, you say. Well, how you like that? Beautiful. And that's the end of them. Not bad, just took a little bit of a hit there, and we grabbed 22 scrap, better than their offer. Okay, so upon closer inspection, you realize that the ship was under attack. It was a rebel scout, and it's too damaged to put up much of a fight. Do we destroy and salvage it, or do we use the leverage to delay the pursuing fleet? Now, this I always see as a false choice. Either you delay the fleet and maybe get a chance at getting something good, or you get the good thing you already have. Nonetheless, it is completely down to our team. What are they going to choose? Airlock right in the clone base sounds like a euphemism. Okay, it seems like we have some terrible people on board. They just scrap the enemy ship straight away. Pop, pop. Oh, we leave its crew. Oh, that's kind of nice. They didn't have a lot for us, but they had some fuel, and we certainly needed that fuel. It's still tempting to upgrade our ship, but we're just going to keep on jumping because we're dangerous people. Now, where do we jump to, though? This down part has a lot of places we can check out now. Oh, this is pretty bad news for us. So, we've been placed too close to a supergiant Class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here. Or die. The pirate is oblivious. The pirate is also extremely well armed. We would probably do well to eliminate their weapons before they get a volley on us. Probably be very well to get a volley on them before they hit us. Worth it for a drone to save our sorry ship. Now I don't mind them getting that thing a single shot in, but the others, no thank you. Oh dear. That was very unfortunate in many ways. Oh well, we didn't need oxygen anyway. Let's take care of that. Damn, that's extremely unfortunate, as is that. Okay, I think we're going to open up all doors to everywhere. Oh dearie me, there goes our shield something rotten. The saving grace is that they're on fire every bit as much as we are. So let's not have them get any more shots on us. Thank you. So we've clearly bested them, naturally, and they're requesting their lives. They offer us 3 rockets, a drone part, and some scrap. We have them on the ropes. They're probably about to die. Question is, do we take it and run, or do we continue our assault? They can't shoot us, at least. Wow. Sugar wants to accept, but Polar Duck and the captaincy we do not accept. And if it's ever split and the captain's on one side, we go with the captain's side. We do not accept surrender. We do, however, accept them dying right about now. They can't dodge us, that's good. At least. Still, we're about to get a whole bunch of pain. Okay, did another 2 damage to our ship. We got better stuff, including some fuel. Always good. Okay. I would love to... Oh, there's lots of things I'd love to do, but I want that hacking working just in case we run into something dangerous next. We'll check out our, get our sensors working. Alright, sensors are not quite fixed, but we'll have to jump anyway. This is stressed bacon, And I think we want to check it out. We can go 1, 2, 3 and make a getaway, I think. Or we can go this way, which seems a bit more exciting. 1, 2, 3. No, we'll do this way. What's the distress situation? You locate a nearby... Oh crap, somebody hasn't powered up their clone bay. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread. They're setting up quarantine, but a riot has broken out. Do we send in our crew to help with the crowds, or do we simply ignore their request and move on? Who wants to risk it? With the clone base soundly turned off and no way to turn it on right now. Quarantine the place and let them die. Okay, Vire and Polar both want to help them. What does the captain say? Is the captain willing to put his own neck on the line here to control some crowds? Send in the crew, I'll go myself, says Soj0urners. Oh my. They force us to retreat hastily. Well, at least we get away without injury, but the colony's leaders are not so hot, right? Now we don't make jumps without our clone bay functional. Should have thought about that one, shouldn't we? Well, we didn't. There's no point worrying about it. Let's just keep on jumping. Hope we find a store to heal up, because everything's not looking very good. You're immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems outfitted for combat. Care to take a bit of mercenary work? Are we here to make a bit of money on the side, or are we just going to decline, carry on with our mission? What's it going to be? Alright, team wants to listen in, so let's check out that offer. Space dock under assault from rebels. Well, absolutely, the team has already agreed to go for it. Well, then again, you know, I don't think they would decline to this, but they'll pay us in fuel and scrap if we promise. And I mean, hey, they're not asking us to do it, they're just asking us to promise. I don't think that sounds too bad to us. I mean, the team has already agreed to it, so we go for it. And they've added a quest marker. Oh, it's right next to us, isn't that convenient? So we can jump here and then do 1, 2, 3 and make a getaway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have time for an extra one, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, we can do an extra one. Never do anything right. Ah, that's a shame. It was a fat load of nothing. So, once you arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. Do we engage the rebels and rescue the space dock, or do we simply ignore the fight? Well, everybody's already said we're going to kill the rebels, so that's exactly what we do. Then we notice that the rebels are particularly well armed. Heavy laser and 3 shots there. Don't like the sound of that. Don't like the sound of that at all. So we're going to let their heavy laser get a shot in. And then we're not going to have anything coming out of the other one. Wow, that was extremely not fortunate for us. Oh, there goes our hackers. Looks like you're not up to too much right now, are you? Okay, that thing has got to go. Phew! Next up, we don't want them dodging. And after that, we don't want them shielding anymore. Jeez, they're well on course for dying. Easy money. So easy. So, thank you. I don't know what we did to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. So they patch us up, they get us 17 scrap, and... oh, right, they're going to sell stuff to us. Which sadly does not include a jumping thingamajigger, teleporter. They offer us crew. I think we better fix ourselves up while we're here. We've been in a bad state and we need all that fuel because things are going bad. Otherwise, disappointed by the lack of any jumping stuff. I think it's high time we got rid of those respirators. They're doing a whole load of nothing for us. 50% chance of doubling missiles. That could be good for Pegasus, but I'm not interested in that. Yeah, we got our repairs, we got our fuel. Not interested in paying for crew right now. Who pays, as they say? Breach can be useful, but not Breach Bomb Mark II. I don't think so. 3 system damage, huge charge time, uses a rocket. Halberd beam is amazing, but very, very pricey on the fuel. Now it's super tempting to do up our ship, but not right now. We're gonna keep on keeping on. So you look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any spare supplies. That's a lot of supplies to give up. And I bet he only does the reactor by 1, which is only 20 scrap. I don't see the stuff as being the equivalent of 20 scrap. Does our team want to make the trade, or do we simply decline? I don't know if he does more than just 1, but that's a huge amount to ask for. Alright, well, Extra Sugar wants to keep our own fuel, which we are admittedly very short on, so there's a big move to decline. We need those supplies. We'll only just get out of here with the fuel that we have. So we discover a large asteroid field just like what we had before. Do we explore it, or is it too dangerous and we're going to wait to charge? We need the fuel. I don't want to end up like the Rock Men. People remember that one, do they? Vire and Polar both want to go exploring, so does Sugar. And, well, guess we're not ending up like no Rock Men if we get 6 fuel from a jump like that. Excellent. Another Class M super duper star. And we're dealing with an automatic scout. It has ion, which is troublesome. I got a rocket that I don't want to have to deal with. And they have a long bit of well, I didn't need that oxygen. We're fixing it up anyway, though. Don't want them hitting us with the weapon again. Oh, but they're going to. Right in the bad bits. Now, do we knock that down, or they're dodging? Their dodging is probably really good. So is their cloaking. Don't want to have them cloaking on us. There we go. Alright, thankfully it also took out their weapons. Alright, please get on that. Farewell. Now thankfully this speeds up the charging, and also thankfully gives us some fuel. Unfortunately we're a long ways away from getting out of here, so we're going to eat another solar flare. Damn you, Tien Shin Han. Okay, but it doesn't do any damage, not hull damage at least. So, with our clone bay powered up this time, we're going to make our way to the exit beacon. Breach bomb turns the battle into child's play. Yeah, we have to survive until we get to the rebel flagship. So we arrive here and you see a small station refitted with hundreds of repair drones. We could repair up to full for only 10 scrap. And I like the sound of that. Oh, well, it wasn't full. Probably more of the reason to take it. Economical decision, so it's mine to take. We're jumping into the next place with only 1 bit of shield. Which is dangerous, very dangerous, but these jumps that we've had so far have been pretty awful. But the question goes to our captain once again, do we go to the rebel-controlled or to the civilian sector? This decides whether we go through Nebula aplenty, or if we go through Friendly Town. And if we emerge in hostile or friendly. What's it gonna be? So people want to collect some rebel heads. Let's see how it goes down. Soj0urners says red one, so does Var, so does Extra Sugar. Let's do it. And we're ignoring Laser Rifle because he's not on the team, so please don't tag me. Let's go for it. I'm glad we picked up all that fuel, including the stuff we bought. Let's check out what's going on. Plenty of jump options around here, however, these are the only entry points to get to the exit. Let's keep that solidly in mind. Okay, so your ship is hailed. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. It appears this rebel ship is run by an AI. An AI with a laser. And yeah, they're gonna hurt us for not having any shields here. Thankfully for us, it's a fire laser, so it may not cause too many issues for us. Similarly, it may cause us a lot of issues, so let's first of all stop them from shooting us. Well, that kind of almost helped. No, damn, that was... I don't even know what they hit, but it can't have been that good. And I think I stunned that drone, didn't I? There's lots of things I'd rather they weren't doing right now, but I don't like them dodging whatsoever. Yeah, well. Oh well. And they're still going to be dodging. What a bummer. At least they won't be causing us any pain now. Happy days. Vire is getting pretty good at the whole shooting aspect of this. Good on them for that. Alright, thankfully they give us extra fuel, just what the doctor ordered, and boy could we do with a store right about now. Now some would say, Jake, it's high time you got that extra shield going. And they'd probably be right, but let's just keep going. We've got to hoard our scrap here now, don't we? Up or down? We'll take a quick glance at the upper. No, it would just fill me with regret if there's something really nice there, so let's go low. Yahar is asking if this is hard or normal. This is hard mode. So a ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Do we hail it, or do we attack it? Or do we simply jump away? What's it gonna be? With our completely unupgraded ship. Polar wishes to attack. Now if they've got... okay, they say equipment for sale, they don't say guns for sale. Let's hope they don't turn it on us. Alright, Captain insists we attack. Well, it's nothing too dangerous. Don't like them having rockets, but I don't think it's worth hacking right now. They'll get one shot on us, and I have a feeling we're going to dodge it. Hold on, is that a Defense Mark II? Also, we dodged it. That is a Defense Mark II. Okay, and that's going to take down our hacking. This is troublesome. I need that not to be hitting us. Thankfully, we know what we're doing around here. Okay, no thank you to the shooting, please. Good enough. Alright, unfortunately... Well, there's a lot of unfortunate things about this situation, but... Damn. There we go. They still can't defend. But I don't like them ever having those rockets going at us. So let's just keep it that way. Oh damn, they're getting that thing up and on the go fast. They're getting their everything up and on the go fast. I don't like it whatsoever. There we go. Alright, they're trying to jump away. We'll see what we can do about that, which is hopefully everything. Alright, so you're considerably more well armed than we would have thought. We surrender. Do we accept this paltry surrender offer? Or do we make it clear that we do not accept surrender? What's it going to be, team? No surrender, says Polar Duck. I mean, they did claim to have equipment for sale, and we're not seeing that equipment. Alright, the team wants blood. We do not accept surrender, then. They, however, have their... well, they don't have a ship, that's for sure. So it breaks apart, plenty of scrap, but nothing terribly interesting otherwise. We're doing alright for somebody with a completely unupgraded ship, so let's keep the flow going. We jump over to the next beacon. So you immediately notice a rebel ship chasing what appears to be a civilian transport. However, you're detecting chatter on the encrypted Federation channel. The transport is carrying Federation loyalists. Do we aid the Federation ship, or do we use this chance to escape? Extra Sugar is always quick on the draw. It says we gotta help them. So does Polar Duck. Captain Soj0urners is a bit slow, but I can only believe that they, of course, want to aid the ship, which has double shields. That's a load of trouble for us. So is there lots of everything that they have. We're gonna need to hack our way in, or believe in the Pegasus. Pegasus will bring down those weapons of theirs pretty hardcore, as long as they don't dodge it. Although it takes quite a while to rev up, which is unfortunate. I think we should take down their shields and then shoot their weapons to smithereens. Or we take out their dodging and then we guarantee one hit on their weapons. But I don't like one hit given what they have there. But we probably only get one hit if we temporarily disrupt those. So maybe we should take the sure thing. Oh boy. Kill them to death, lads. Okay, that was about as fortunate as we could hope. Okay, it's not great. Feel sorry for that guy, he can't breathe. Also feel sorry for us, we can't breathe. Alright, it's kind of good. Still gonna hurt a bit, but it's kind of good. And damn, there goes our dodging ability. Right, do we take another crack shot at them? Yeah, gotta get that chain laser thing going. Good. Let's not have them dodge for a wee while. Oh damn, there go our weapons. Okay, that's less than good. Takes two to remove some weapons, I see. Oh, now the chain is completely busted. Alright. Let's get you on those doors. Not gonna be too happy about them getting their everything up and on the go. Alright, unfortunately we're back to where we were. And it's more important to fix that oxygen now. Let's not have them dodge now. Let's have ourselves dodge now. That would be nice. Perhaps we should see about doing a bit of damage to their shields instead. If that's going to bring it down enough, but we can try. It's poorly timed by me. It's not the only poorly done thing here. There we go. Done and done barely. Didn't take all that much damage, all things concerned, but the ship is destroyed, and we get their useful resources. What's it going to be? Oh no. Life signs are fading. We got to quickly try and rescue them, and our clone bay is off. Damn. Alright, thankfully, the sole survivor has joined our crew, and they strip the now... Well, okay, our ship kinda needs to have oxygen, given our oxygen-dependent crew that we now have. Let's get all the everything fixed up. Okay, so now we've got ourselves a Mantis crew member, but I'm not a fan of the name Ainubnub. So the real question is, who's ready to join the battle into the airlock? Okay, laser rifle says pick me. It's a fitting name for a very aggressive individual, so you are going to be laser rifle. Back to your positions, and I guess your job is going to be on the sensors so you can watch everybody die. Seems very fitting for you, right? Excellent. And finally a store. All this scrap, what can we get? Oh, still no teleport. That's really unfortunate. Also, these weapons kind of suck. And the weapon pre-igniter is amazing, but not 120 scrap amazing. So we'll grab a bit of fuel, we'll fix our ship up a wee bit, and we will continue to live on the hedge. Now, pre-igniter is nice and all, but we really want to start boarding. Where do we go now? There's a lot of exploring still to be done around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, I think we can get plenty done. Now watch him get a Vulcan next jump, if only. Sorry sir, this is nothing personal, but under orders. Ship goes hot. They got a lot of shields there, I'm not sure I should like that. Kinda starting to wish we'd upgraded our ship just a little bit. But, you know what, we might just be okay. What did they just send at us? They also have... No, wait, they sent a boarding drone, didn't they? That's a problem. Alright, you're on the doors now. Yeah, boarding drone. Curses. Okay, of all the places he could go, that's not a good one. Well, you can't breathe very well, but maybe you should join in the killing. Nah, you would just suffocate. What are we gonna do then? It's gonna be hard for us to get many shots in here, but damn it, we're gonna have to try. Okay, they like to do a lot of horrible things to us here. I think your life is in danger. So what are we gonna take down? Probably Mr. Drone. Okay, seems that they don't like not, there's lots of things they seem to not like. Right, what do we not like? Their shots seem nicely, okay, great, now they can't dodge. Get fixing that, get everything else going nicely. Now they got that fixed on the double. It's not good news for me. Might be a good idea to actually start hacking them, and hacking them hard on the weapons, because those are the only things that are really hurting us much. I had no idea that thing could shoot hacks. Now I know, and I know we're in a bit of trouble. It's going to be very hard for us to get through all that. However, Pegasus might just be here to save us. Either that or we rely on shooting them and shooting them fast. Alright, you go and engage him. You might be able to make a good job of it. You get on him as well. Oh, it did get us there. Nice. Now we can see if we're ever going to be in danger, and then we simply shut things off. Nice to know. So I'm just going to auto-fire you there. Can I auto-fire just that? How do I auto-fire just one thing? Oh well, it doesn't matter as long as I have that auto-firing on there will be good. And then whenever I can... Oh wait, no, you're going to drain the oxygen as well, which is not good. But don't I already have a breach there? Maybe that's not what I'm looking for. Ah, what the hell, we have a cloning bay. Oh yeah. Well, no point dodging, since we can't really dodge. Let's just hope for the best, I guess. Now, where to begin with this? Yeah, I certainly don't like them dodging us. Alright, good job everybody. Back to positions, except you go... Yeah, you go there and you stay there to fix the damn thing. Alright, so this, for example, is where they're going to hurt us, so I'm going to have that beam do its thing. Oh dear. Phew. Don't like the way this is going all that much. Yeah, just try and breach me now, brother. Okay, now this is kind of bad because we're not doing that much damage to them, so they're probably going to make a clean getaway unless we keep things going quite well here. But we can try. I can also try and kill him with practically everything I've got. As long as the cloning bay is still up and running, we're good. Everybody's needing to get... Oh, damn, they're gonna jump away. Okay, that was very unfortunate. But it does show that we really do not have the offensive capabilities that we need to take something down. Jake, what sort of presents should your most adoring fans send you aside from money? Money is not much of a present. Where's the feeling in money? Oh, also, you're kind of suffocating there, so don't hang around. And you go and watch people die. That's what you're best for. Good, everybody remember your positions. Everybody worry greatly for our situation. And let's be sad that there's still no store to check out. Oh well, we live dangerously. Let's upgrade shields and energy reactors. Not yet. You arrive at a beacon located in civilian star system. A nearby colony contacts you. We've got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you have time to find it? And do we go and find this rebel ship? Or is there no time and we simply jump away? Dennis is right, I do like flags, but I have quite a collection of flags already. We go looking, rebel ship, yes, let's go have a look-see. Oh my, after far too much time spent searching, you're finally able to track him down. You go into the fight pondering just how much of a head start you've lost. So we've already lost. He's got a halberd beam that's going to penetrate right through our shields because we didn't upgrade them like the fool we are. So I think we're gonna go down the Pegasus route here. And potentially the knock down their weapons route. No, I want to be able to hack them. on their dodging, so that we can get our Pegasus to all hit. So we need to... Oh man, we are going to eat so much pain from this thing, it's unreal. Wow, that was a lot less pain than I thought. That was only one. So I'm going to hack them. Now we feel nothing. Except we can't hack anymore. Damn. Well, we need that fixed right now. It's kind of tempting to get their shields going, but I just really don't want to get shot. Oh wow. Please don't kill us, we'll give you everything we have. They offer us 4 fuel, 2 drones, and 12 scrap. Good offer, but we did say we'd take these guys down. Heavens knows what the bonus is going to be for this guy. The whole civvy settlement is counting on us. Polar Duck insists that there's no surrender. Extra Duck says they can give us their lives. And the captain weighs in as well, no surrender and no retreat. Alright Pegasus, one last shot, take them down to Chinatown. Is that racist? We don't even care. Odin demands blood. Well, we can certainly arrange for that. No dodging for you. Just pain. Ah, Pegasus ain't that bad actually. Heavy on the power, but that's okay. Oh wow, that's a pathetic haul. Continue on, and what? They said they'd give us a bonus for killing these guys. And for that we eat all this. Okay, I am sorely disappointed. Civilians have cost us yet again. 1, 2, 3, and jump. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should be good. Bloody civilians. Jake, the whole crew is basically begging you by now, please upgrade your shields / ship. We don't need to do that. We detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It's not engaging and it seems to be patrolling a long-range sensor station. Do we provoke it to attack the sensor station or do we simply avoid it? And they got a dual shot here and a rocket. Are we going to be worrying about that? Vire already says attack. Attack, it's only got 1 shield, you're right, it only has 1 shield. We can take this thing down, no problem. But I'm seeing what the team says. Destroy them, says Captain. Alright, they're going down. Also they have hacking. Also they have a teleporting bomb. Also we jumped again without activating our clone bay. Alright, we didn't need those. We're about to find out other things we probably need, but that's a problem for the future. That's our clone bay. I want that working. Hell, we were never going to dodge him. Oh, we're certainly not going to now. Well, we didn't need those shields either. Come on, these guys are laughable. Why even worry? That's a good reason to worry. Alright, that's them dealt with. See? Why people insist that we waste our scrap when we could hoard it forever. Plenty of scrap, and now we know everything about the surrounding area, including the asteroid field. And the very close to Sun place and undetected. Unvisited rather, but there's a possible ship there. Okay, well that sounds dangerous, but danger is what we live for around here. Let's keep going. So an advanced rebel place is stationed near a small rebel space station. And it's a storage vessel for military goods. Are we going to attack that cache? Or are we going to avoid provoking this ship? Extra Sugar is pleading to Captain Soj0urners, may I suggest upgrading the shields for the love of God. But the whole crew is insisting we attack this ship. They have crazy mind games. That's not good for us. They also have weapons to make us very not happy. Basically lots of not nice things, but... Oh right, you're going to destroy our engines, aren't you? We don't know how good the mind control it is. But we really don't want to lose those. Alright, so they're trying to shoot our shields down, but I have a plan for that. How are you going to shoot our shields when they're not there? That's what I asked them. So, okay, we're good. Back to locations, please. Not very happy they took that down, but... yeah, just try it. Masterful display from General Jake here. Oh, well that's not so masterful, but still. We'll take it, right? Please stop ruining the heads of my people here. Okay, there's a lot I don't like about what they're doing, including all the dodging. There we go. No more dodging, no more worries. Done. Not a scrap of damage taken. Break down the ship, and absolutely nothing of use. That's a shame. Can we mutiny against the invisible overlord in control of our ship? Nonsense. Is the achievement really worth having the whole crew mutiny against you? No, we don't need that. We've got an asteroid field coming up though, and that is a very good reason to upgrade our shields. So let's keep on keeping on. Oh, I probably should have activated them as well. So we head in there and there's an automated scout with decent shields and, unfortunately for us, a combat drone. We could Pegasus their shields into oblivion, but we would probably also need to hit up their... No, as long as we're feeling lucky, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Crud. No, not if we're not dodging a damn thing. Oh man, remember when we had shields? I don't. Oh man, I remember when we had shields. Those were some good days. What are they doing that's hurting us the most? I think it's those drones. Oh, wow, I remember when we had crew as well. Those are also good days. There were a lot of good days we used to have. A lot of good days we used to have. Wow. Torn to shreds. The moment we actually invest in our ship, just everything explodes. So I hope our crew learned a valuable lesson. You don't threaten to mutiny. Otherwise you all just die. Soj0urners, you should have taken a harder line, Captain. That's what happens when you let your crew walk all over you. So that was less than a stellar performance from poor Lanius A, known as the Soj0urners. So not the finest moment on Into the Airlock. Still, they're not always going to be winners, especially not when we're cruising around on hard mode. If anything, we've had life too good for us. But we're just going to call it there. I'm sure we'll be back with more Into the Airlock, see how far people get whilst hoarding all their scrap. But that's it for me. I'm going to make my way to bed. There'll be plenty more streaming tomorrow, I'm sure. But from me, just for tonight, it's cheers and cheerio.